Hello my friends, welcome! How are you doing? Hope you are doing well and you are ready and eager for more Breaking Point 3 as we are about to get deep into more action, more adventure, and even probably more crashes by the way it looks. So hello again guys, welcome! I'm your host Blackie Black and today we are going to be continuing this amazing story which I've been waiting for since F1 23. I didn't play it straight on my channel, by the way, by the time when a Breaking Point 2 came out on that game, because I was pretty much practicing and such, driving with no assist to be as realistic as possible, and I didn't stream that one, but we are covering this one here, and yeah, with the knowledge that I'm having from the story mode from that one, we are into this, see how this is going to be. So without any further ado my friends, let's strap right in, let's put our seatbelts. We don't have any seatbelts on my chair, but hey, it's working. But without any further ado, let's go straight into this. We finished the Brazil race on Chapter 6, and we are moving on to Chapter 7 from now on, and beyond that. Let's do this, my friends. I think I might have to repeat the post-race part again, or maybe not, we'll see. Yep, we don't have to repeat it. Let's go.
It's time to pick, Cass. Why didn't we get that wing replaced?
It was... We asked Kelly how the car felt, and she wanted to push.
She's becoming a liability.
Now she's driving well.
No, you need to keep an eye on her.
I do?
These are your drivers, Casper. You need to keep them in check. That includes Callie. If she's not behaving herself, that's your responsibility, mate.
I know.
Because I'm telling you now, there is something wrong with her.
Are you okay?
She's not right in the head. Why can't anyone else see it?
Well, she's coping. So?
She should be sad. Why isn't she sad?
It's complicated for her.
Oh, and it's not for me.
I didn't mean it like that.
So what did you mean then, Casper? How is it different for her? Huh?
It's none of my business.
Oh, poor Callie. But Devon's all right. Devon will be fine, no problems. Is that it?
Oh, come on, Devon.
Yeah, and only the wise Casper Ackerman can possibly understand her grief. Huh? No, tell me. Yeah? Enlighten me, Casper. How is it different for her? I mean, she's your favorite after all, right?
That's not what this is about, is it?
No. How is it different for her?
How
is the death of my father different for her?
Because your father had 2 kids, and he only raised 1.
Wow. That's a big deep
Sorry.
wound.
You know what, Casper? I think Konnersport needs a change of direction.
It wasn't my place.
Yeah. No, it's, I'm not convinced you're making optimal decisions. The title slipped away.
Come on, Devon.
I've been thinking about it for a while, actually.
Look, let's just talk about this.
Your services at Konnersport are no longer required, mate. I hereby terminate your contract.
Are you for real?
With immediate effect.
Bruh.
Ciao, Casper. Close the door on the way out.
Where is he now?
Jesus.
I don't know, he's just gone.
Call him. Get him to come back.
Oh, hang on, wait. Where are you going?
I'm gonna talk some sense into that idiot brother of mine. We are not doing this without Casper.
Callie talked to him, and Aiden too. They tried to get him to change his mind. They were angry. Well, I was angry.
Did you try to change his mind?
No, Devon and I didn't talk again for a while.
And then what happened?
Well, that was that. I went home.
Well, what gets going to do when it's terminating the contract with immediate action, honestly. But looks like we're moving on to Qatar Grand Prix with the team reeling following a poor run of form and the dismissal of team principal Casper Ackerman. David Butler looks to a familiar face to help right the ship at Konnersport. Who is gonna be that? We can play either of both of them, but we're gonna go with Callie. I want her to be in the spotlight for this playthrough or run or how you want to call it.
Were you
want to call
worried
it?
about the team's performance without Casper?
No. I had a plan.
What plan?
Getting a new team principal. Or an old one.
So, why did you take the position as team principal at Konnersport, having stepped down from the role only 2 seasons prior?
You have kids?
Yes?
Okay, so one of them calls you and says, I need you. You're there, right? Any parent would be. Konnersport was my child, my baby. I made that team. I would do anything for them. But I made it clear to Devon that I would only accept that job on a temporary basis.
Yep, it's better to put pressure on him. So that's actually a good thing that he done, what he did. I would go for that too. Only temporary until we're finding somebody else that actually wants to lead it. But I doubt in those conditions Devon is making for the team. Hey Northern, what's up brother? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. And we came just in time as we are about to get to Qatar. But Casper Ackerman was incredibly fired by Devon. He's continuing to make irrational decisions. Literally. Looks like no phone calls yet. Nobody's actually calling this time, so I believe there's nothing else to say. Literally. Let's hope Andrea is gonna do the right thing though for the team. But anyways, let's go to the race and see how we are gonna perform at Qatar. I still wish we actually had our own ways of making setups, because I've literally, after the stream, I mean more like after the stream, after my shift today, I opened the game and went to a track that was in the race in the post chapters. With the setups that I like to do them myself, I started making fine-tuning setups and stuff, and it felt so comfortable with them. Like I had so much control over the car, while those ones are so stiff and so understeery. Not really my kind of driving, to say more like in this game, but we are gonna adapt with this. I'm not the kind of guy that back down on challenges, so we are having one, we are making one, we are living one, to say more like. So let's go, let's advance.
Okay, right, Aiden's had to retire from this race.
So it's just me then.
Yeah, just you, Callie, let's go.
Let's go. Let's do this. I usually keep my wheel camera on the left side, but because there are objectives on there...
Use your overtake button more, it's time to utilize some of this energy, come on.
Because I have objectives there on the left side, I decide to keep it there on the right side. This trail looks so beautiful, literally. Even with those graphics that are a little bit washed up, it's still looking good. How are you doing, Northern, brother? Hope you're well, and thank you for joining. I think that I fixed a bit the sound too, because it was so loud yesterday. When I literally rewatched the other timestamps, it literally felt so loud. But now I adjusted it, I balanced the sound even more. Oh my god. Piastri. Jesus. Hope you're well too. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm doing awesome. Just so excited to continue this today. And I wonder what challenges are gonna have today. Looks like we are kind of having one right now to try to overtake.
I've got a puncture.
Yep,
Uh-oh.
yep, copy. Box.
Oh, we can't catch a break.
Bruh. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're actually having a puncture. Jesus. This was definitely scripted.
There's a loss of pressure in the front right tyre. Possible slow puncture front right.
Damn. At least we managed to get to the pits.
Right, let's go. Come on.
This sounds like a lawnmower on steroids. What can we do, brother? We have to improvise to adapt with the game conditions.
Nice move. Good job.
I think we have time to get to 8th place. We still have a few good laps to go. But let me know, guys, don't you think Qatar actually looks amazing, even this, with those washed out graphics? Because yeah, I'm not using the pad tracing because my GPU doesn't support it. But even with it disabled, it looks great. A little bit washed up, but great. Come on, Magnussen, move out of the way. I cannot see my surroundings. But yeah, those setups that are by default for the story are a little bit too understeery for me. I prefer more oversteery tunings setups, so I can have more handling and more traction in corners. It's not impossible to drive with those too, like you are watching and seeing right now, but still, it slows me down a lot.
Okay, gap ahead, 0.6 seconds.
Okay, we're almost there to 8th position, only 3 seconds. Just win, baby. Yeah, I'm trying to, but this chapter is scripted. I can't go for the win. I have to get to I have to do the objective. But yeah, we are going for the win for the final of the game, I believe. When it's gonna be, when we're getting close to the final chapter or something.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Oh, guess he doesn't want to give the position. Staying side by side here with him, pushing me off the road. No penalties for him, no penalties for me either. We are still safe. Yep, we are actually distancing.
And gap to the car in front, 3.8 seconds.
And there we go.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I had to stretch a bit my
Doesn't matter which
right
way
hand.
you look at it, Ant. That's a poor result for
Arm.
Konnersport today.
Yeah, it certainly is. They would have hoped for a better weekend than that. You had one driver out the race altogether, another one dealing with a puncture. That's really cost them dear.
And it's put to bed any notion that they can still compete for the championship, I think. At Red Bull, comfortable at the top of the standings, and Ferrari now leapfrog Konnersport into second. It again, an excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there.
Leclerc actually won. Interesting. Good to know. But let's see what's gonna happen now. Konnersport Nightmare Racing Qatar seals their fate for 2024 season, as the result sends a surging Ferrari team past them in the constructor standings. Yep, that's pretty much how it was, because Aiden had to retire from the race, and there were only Kelly left in on the track. And the tire puncture was really unfortunate there too. Nothing can do about it. You have to put that on at the risk too when racing. Even in real life, these things happens, and a lot, not only once or twice.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Ironberger, the watch firm we shot a campaign for a number of months ago, would like to use the footage they shoot before Davidov's passing. They wonder if it isn't a fitting legacy to the man and the team and family he helped to build. Shall we give them permission to use the material in their marketing campaign? I'm not sure exactly why we're having those things as a level and such. It would be nice to show the family together and bring a needed publicity boost to the team. I'm not against it, but maybe later when Kelly and Devon aren't squabbling. I don't feel it's respectful to do so. He's not around to say what he would like. Actually, that's... even though it's a level thingy, I kind of feel like this is a legit option, honestly. If it's not respectful, it might actually make some more, how should I say, fuss in the team as bigger than it already is. So let's actually go for no. It's not just because it's the level thingy. I think it's the most correct choice and the most obvious one to say. So nope. Okay, let's read the news a bit and let's see if we're actually gonna get some phone calls. There we go. Let's see who he's gonna call. Of course, it's Devon.
Devon.
Probably he's gonna argue for this.
I am getting it in the neck for this. Because I'm the guy that sacked the great Kasper Ackerman.
And that means you're the same guy who can bring him back.
He's not going to come back now, is he? Anyway, we've got you now.
I'm here temporarily, Devon. I can help Konnersport in other ways.
Well, if you want to help, you can tell me what happened out there with that puncture.
Debris.
And what about Ferrari? You know, it was bad enough losing ground to Red Bull, but now we're third. Car's gone backwards.
We had a great car at the start of the season, and
by the end, other cars were better. Look, quick isn't quick enough. We have to develop faster.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it, okay? And you know who had a great relationship with engineering.
Oh, let me guess. Was it Casper? You know, if we talk about him enough, he might just appear. I'm gonna go. I just, gotta talk to the press. They're, circling. Ciao.
Yep. That one is not in his mind. But, what Andrea said, that's actually the most important thing that has to be done. Literally. Oh, okay. Hey, Mike.
Hello.
Hello, Andrea. It's Mike.
Mike.
Mike Radford, board member at Butler Global.
Oh, Mike, hi. Yes, of course, Mike. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, thanks. Cheers. No, listen, I know you're busy, Andrea, but, well, welcome back. And I'm lucky out there today. Listen, given all the turbulence of the last few months, the shareholders are obviously quite shaken. And they're wondering...
No, Mike. Let me just stop you there. I got out of that world for a reason. I don't want to go back to talking about investments and fiduciary duty.
Yep. No, I understand that. But look, the truth be told, I'm confiding in you. I don't know who else to turn to. The shareholders are getting spooked. We've tried talking to Devon, but, well, he's not a natural diplomat. With your return, it felt like there was now someone in the fold who understands the language of the boardroom. Hence me reaching out to you.
I did get the numbers that were sent over, but I'll be honest, I didn't look too closely. I figured it was a routine thing.
Unfortunately not. I fear Davidoff hid the financial truth from you. The team is living beyond its means. We need to cut costs, quite urgently, I must say. If not, there's talk of some kind of motion to pull funding. The future of Konnersport is at stake.
I spent years building this team up from nothing. How can you expect me to come back and immediately gut it?
Because soon there might not be a team at all. Look, I know you're sold out, but you might be the only one who can save it.
I'll think about it. Look, let me talk to my team and we'll get back to you with a considered response.
Sure thing, Andrea. I'll send some details over to you, and thanks a lot for your time, okay? Bye-bye.
Jesus. That's not gonna go well. But we'll see how this is gonna go. We have a lot of reputation, but we don't have a lot of performance right now, so we're gonna have to build that up too. Well, let's go to the next chapter and see what's gonna happen. In this case.
Hey, boss. Got another one for you.
Butler Global Sport have told us that Konnersport are not financially solvent. They've provided numbers which make him reading. They are asked for the team to make some cutbacks to get the finances under control. How would you like to deal with this? I don't like it, but making some choice cuts may keep them off our back for a while. I'll contact Devon to get him to agree or something that isn't too destructive. Or Stel, let's see how the situation plays out. Don't rule anything in or out. I don't want to make any rash decisions here. Let's actually stall for time. Actually, no. Let's actually acquiesce. It's the worst decision that might actually bring some people out of the company. But maybe it's for the best. Even though oppose... Or, you know what? Judging by opposed decisions I cannot pick because I don't have the performance to level 5. I think I'm gonna stall, actually. And whatever happens, happens. Maybe you shouldn't bring personal yet. But at the same time, there is a risk for not having enough funds to pay the team. And we might actually get to the ending where the team is completely disbanded. hopefully not the case. With Konnersport hopes for a World Championship now dashed, former team principal Casper Ackerman watches the season finale in Abu Dhabi from the comfort of his home.
As once again, it's Max Verstappen, champion of the world! Red Bull, brilliant celebrations for...
You know, I'd sacrificed so much for Formula One. I wouldn't have played it any other way, but Lily was growing up fast. And I'd already retired once. And I did a bit of mentoring for Callie just to keep myself busy. And, well, before I knew it, I was team principal at Konnersport, and it just took over my life again. I think with F1, I was an addict. And I was missing more birthdays, school plays, stupid stuff. Really important stuff. So, yeah, I think Devon did me a favor. For once, I felt I was exactly where I needed to be. And I wasn't going anywhere.
I think he will return at some point. Probably if the team is going to perform well. With the disappointing end to the 2024 season now firmly behind them, Konnersport looks to start their 2025 season in a similar fashion to the last, with a strong start at the inaugural race in Melbourne. So pretty much we were in the championship that was in 2024, and now we move on to the actual 2025 one. Makes sense. So there's probably going to be differences, as Australia is the beginning of the tour, or more like the championships in 2025. This is how we started. It looks like in the game is the same, but let's go. Let's see how this is gonna go. Like, I think there's gonna be definitely gonna be differences
hey, boss,
in this.
Got a couple of minutes.
Turns out Harmonia have been found guilty in court. It's a bit of an example of how to run a prosecution. Looks like it's going to be a landmark case. We are hoping that this would all go away with a not guilty verdict, but there's going to be a hefty fee and the potential of jail time. Uh-oh. Oh well, the press are already asking for us to comment. Were Konnersport planning a sponsorship deal with them? How do you want to handle this? We receive interest from lots of companies. There was nothing more than a polite chat or one or many other options. There's no story. It was just a case of wrong place, wrong time. Damn it, Devon. We have to mess it up, literally. Downplay. We can't deny the words, actually. Yeah. What can I say? Devon is gonna be a phone call about it. Devon is gonna desperately call about what happened. Well, speak of the devil.
Hey, Devon.
Andreo, we're slower than Red Bull.
In qualifying, yes. Let's actually get into a race first, though, no? Race pace is a different beast.
When will we have our first upgrade package? We need to take the fight to Red Bull early so we're not chasing our tail.
Soon, Devon. We're working on it.
Work quicker. Gotta take another call. Bye.
Yep, Devon, you are too desperate. Come on, follow your heart. Don't follow the rules or the money or whatever. No, not like my words is gonna reach him though. But you know. There, I think it's gonna, somebody else is gonna call. I'm waiting for a bit more. See if I can actually get more information about how this is going. Nope, nobody calls. Let's go to the race and see how we are gonna do.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Our head of aerodynamics, Vonti Good, is still leading development on an upgrade package, but progress continues to be slow due to results from the wind tunnel not being represented on track. We need to bring some performance gains soon. How do you want to proceed? Immediately praise them with their assistant Sarah, who was previously overlooked for a promotion. We believe in people at Konnersport, give them support and time. Let them know you need to see results or else. No, let's encourage them. I'm not gonna replace anybody. Just encouraging is gonna help. Okay, fortunately nothing came of the Harmonia deal, but I'm sympathetic to their position. Let me speak to them. I'll assure them a good result this weekend, which should help mask any residual fallout there still might be regarding alright. If they don't want to be partner with us, I don't think we should bend over backwards to convince them otherwise. It was rumored that Saul... I'm going to be dissolve the partnership. We need a performance part. And finish 4th or above or beat Piastri and Antonelli. Nope. Let's get the performance. Our reputation is a little bit too high right now. If you're giving this option, let's increase performance. Out with partnership, out with Harmonia. Devon, I don't care what you're gonna say after the race. Dissolve. Alright. We are moving mid-race. A difficult Saturday for Konnersport, and Aiden Jackson resulted in a less than ideal starting position for the Australian Grand Prix. Oh boy. However, the team hope for a late pit stop may provide the opportunity to steal a few positions from their rivals in the closing stages of the race. Alright?
It's been a terrific day here in Melbourne so far. Loving the action, but I would say not loving the lack of surprises.
A bit predictable, yeah, you're right, Crofty, with Red Bull. They've hit the ground running here in Melbourne. The car looks like a dream to drive. The one thing that surprised me, though, this weekend is that Konnersport haven't really been there. In qualifying, they weren't there, and in the race today as well.
You're not wrong, Ant, but look, Jackson's just made a late stop here, so maybe he can salvage something.
Okay, Aiden, let's go. See if you can go and get him. Push, push.
Understood.
Yeah, the car definitely sounds 2025 right now. It's no longer the same sound from earlier. Even the car's looks and controls different. Oh boy.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Now the car feels different in driving.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.4 seconds.
Yeah, but there are the rookies. We can see Oliver Behrman in front. Okay, I still have enough laps to do.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Come on, Kelly, move over. I need to chase 7th position. For the body it's a little bit hard, but I'm gonna try that too. you serious? Wow. Did you see what she did? Let's change a bit the camera here. Yep, she literally didn't break. She actually wanted me to die on purpose. Okay, what was the button? This one. And now he's overtaking me back. Nice teammate, guys. Nice teammate. Lost my time too. That was for earlier. Mayor.
Brilliant, nice move, keep going. Final lap, push, push.
Oh my god. Idiots. Literally. They were literally getting through me. Trying to mess me up the race. Not once but twice. Even my teammate literally pushed me on the bottom left to spin me back there.
Right, I'm afraid we didn't quite meet our targets there, but don't worry about it. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus on the... Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home. Yeah, good day out. Almost great. Nice job, everyone.
Well, it's better than nothing. We got the main objective.
There you have it. A fresh
so that went
start
well.
for everyone here in Melbourne. But is it the start that they would have wanted? Well, for many teams, I think the answer will be no.
Yeah, Red Bull establishing themselves early on, which should come as no surprise. It will be fascinating, though, to see if any other team can step up and keep pace with them this year.
Yeah, an intriguing start to this 2025 season. I can't wait to see what it brings. Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
Hayden Jackson manages to bring the Konnersport car to life in the dying stages of the race to rescue some much-needed points for the team in the season opener. Well, looks like we increased our performance to level 4 from level 3, so that's gonna go well. Let's try to make it level 5. Maybe it's gonna unlock us more options and more choices. First, let's scroll a bit the news to see if we are gonna get any phone calls. I think somebody's gonna call, but let's see who. Or maybe nobody was gonna call, and that would actually be good too. We could go straight to the next race or next chapter. Next work on the fastest lap. Was it also confident? Good. Yep, surprisingly there are no phone calls, so let's go straight to the next chapter in this case. Chapter 9, as the F1 grid heads to Shanghai for the Chinese Grand Prix, Devon Butler looks to light a spark under a Konnersport team that has yet to reach its full potential this season. Alrighty.
The board won't do anything extreme.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Let me draft something for you, Devon. Leave it with me.
Right, I just want a couple of minutes of your time, then I'll hand you over to Andreo. We have the resources this season. We've got a great team, and we've got my expertise to guide us. I don't know how else to tell you, but we have to make another title run.
Shame we don't have the guy who led us in the title race last season.
You let it go, Cal. Casper doesn't want to come back.
I'm not surprised.
They were at each other constantly. They never really reconciled over Davidoff. Callie was still angry about Casper. Yeah, it was rough.
Okay, so it'll be a two-stop.
Yeah, you can tell Mike you absolutely can play over the dog leg on the third because I've done it, mate. Yeah. Ciao, man. You saying?
The data suggests we are looking at a two-stop race. We think Red Bull will do the same, so we are relying on your performance, okay?
Why not go for a one-stop?
Devon, the data says...
Yeah. Listen, you don't beat Red Bull by copying them. Go for a one-stop with a long second stint. I've spoken to the strategist. Trust me, it's gonna work.
We have a plan. We go with the data.
It's worth considering.
Seriously? Who do you want to side with, Aiden? The guy who spent weeks formulating strategy and analysing data, or the guy who's desperately trying to do 3 different jobs at the same time?
You got something to say, Cal?
Who are you trying to be, Dev? The CEO of Butler Global? The owner of Konnersport Racing? Or the team principal?
I have to look after all of it. It's kind of my job now.
Just because Dad told you to doesn't mean you should.
What I say goes.
But you don't drive the car anymore, Dev. So I think when we're on the track, we go with Andreo's plan, the plan that's actually backed by the data. Aiden?
Yeah,
Jackson, don't you dare.
You don't win a race on a hunch, Dev.
Kelly is right. I have to give credit.
She's got a point.
Hey, John, what's up?
Sorry.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. Two-stop, as discussed. Thank you, everyone. I'll be in the garage in a few minutes. Find me if you need me.
Yeah, Devon. Suck it.
I welcome your ideas. You know that. But this division is bad for the team. You should speak to me first.
You think I'm doing too much?
Yes.
Was that it?
Callie's right.
Mm-hmm. This is why I actually want Kelly to get the spotlight. It looks like maybe my choices are working. I don't know if there are multiple paths or not because I didn't want any spoilers of this story mode. But if the game has multiple choices or multiple endings, I like the way this is the way I build it up. All those choices until now. Kelly gets the spotlight. Konnersport maybe might actually went a bit down with the performance side, but reputation is still high enough, so people are still probably believing in Konnersport, except the team itself. But anyways, hope you're doing well, John. And yep, everybody, I'm not really chatting really too much during the cutscenes because I don't really like interrupting them and such. But anyways, let's just mark those as red, just so we can actually get some phone calls. And there it is, one from Kelly. Let's see what she wants to say.
I heard you were after me.
Yeah, just wanted to check in on the car. I'm buzzing to test the new upgrade.
Final checks on the car happening right now. Upgrade looks good. First of the season. And more to come in the European leg. Let us know how you find it, yes? Your feedback is vital.
Cool. Well, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Find it difficult to remember that sometimes.
Yes, you and me both. And, listen, I know there's been some chatter about strategy, but no matter what, we'll be quick. Or at least quicker. Just control what you can control.
Well, can't wait to see what I can do. Thanks for the chat. And see you in the garage.
See you there. Bye.
All right.
Ciao, Devon.
One day it will be nice to call you with some good news. Yeah, you've seen the Eichenberger shoot has been released. They just went rogue, ran it.
I told them no.
Well, once again, we're the last people to know. I mean, I don't know. How's this happened? Could we have managed this differently? What?
Honestly, at this point, I just despair.
At least I look good in the photos. Damn.
Your modesty really is one of your strongest traits, Devon.
Does Callie know?
Not yet, but I'm sure she'll see it soon. I'll just let her focus on the race for now.
Yeah, good call. Right, I am gonna scream into a pillow or something, okay? Yeah, see you in a bit.
Damn. Oh well, let's go to the racing and let's see how the upgrades are gonna look. Maybe that's an actual setup change for the car. I really hope it is the case.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Alright, Noah Bell, our reserve driver's contract is coming to an end after the 25 season. In the past, he's always expressed how happy he is here and that he would like to continue his journey with the team. However, his agent has been in contact and he is painting a much different picture. They're saying that Noah has been unhappy for some time now and is feeling undervalued. There has also been some chatter in the paddock that there is some real interest from other teams on the grid. Altogether, they are clearly communicating to us that Noah should be on the better contract going forward if you want to retain his services for the 26th season. How shall we respond? Yeah, definitely increase the offer. We need to keep him if they're actually that good the way it is. Increase it, yeah. Or maybe... No, I'm gonna talk with Noah first. But I would have probably increased the offer if it's actually that good performing. So, let's talk with him first and then actually increase the offer after. Let's have the chat first. An untimely safety car has put Kelly Meyer in a difficult position in the late stages of the Chinese Grand Prix. Having pitted prior to the safety car, Meyer now finds herself on older tires than her rivals behind her. Oh well, here comes the struggle, but let's hope the tuning is still gonna be good, for me to drive at least.
Okay, so that safety car wasn't too helpful for us. We are going to need you to hang on to these tyres right until the end now, please, Callie.
I'm losing grip out here.
Yeah, I know, copy that. But there isn't much we can do about that. Let's focus and see if we can hold off those that are coming up behind.
I'll try.
Okay, we need to defend. We cannot win, but at least we can defend the third position. Yep, there's definitely no grip in the wheels. But
battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.8 seconds.
I think he might overtake me due to the DRS. But we can actually get the position back if it's coming for that. Wow, a big tire lock. What? What happened? Oh! I actually have to do it in the same lap. I thought it was by the end of the race. Okay, no problem.
Okay, so that safety car wasn't too helpful for us. We are going to need you to hang on to these tyres right until the end now, please, Callie.
I'm losing grip out here.
Yeah, I know, copy that. But there isn't much we can do about that. Let's focus and see if we can hold off those that are coming up behind.
I'll try.
Okay, so only a lap. It's not until the end of the race. I understood it wrong. Or maybe we cannot let Hamilton overtake at all. No, the setup is the same. There is no change. Okay, I'm gonna burn all the batteries so it doesn't overtake us.
Nice work, you smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate.
Okay, so the way this goes, we cannot let Hamilton overtake at all, otherwise it's game over and we have to restart.
The car ahead is a second a lap faster than you.
Of course they are faster as we couldn't change the tires. But there is no grip on the wheels. I have to be very cautious. Trying to defend here. Come on.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Wow, I went so I started the braking zone so late. Lost so much time in here. Okay, I'm burning all the battery here. Come on. Well, there we go.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Better than nothing, I guess. Literally.
Callie Mayer, what an impressive drive that was today. The safety car came out at just about the worst time, but she hung on, really impressively turning it into a good result.
It's what a good driver has to do, Crofty, make the best out of a bad situation. It clearly wasn't their plan, but she managed her tyres beautifully there at the end.
And managed it to the extent that Konnersport now move into third place, just behind Ferrari in the standings. The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team.
Alright, let's see what can we say at the interview here.
Callie, that safety car really did throw a spanner in the works for you today. How on earth did you manage to cope so well with the change of strategy?
Well, it wasn't easy, but I'm pleased with the result.
Yeah, it was tough out there today, and I could really feel the tyres giving up towards the end. I just focused on keeping the input smooth, reducing the strain as much as possible. It wasn't a great place to find myself in, but I'm pleased with what I achieved, given the circumstances.
And congratulations are in order. Konnersport are now third in the Constructors. How significant is that for the team?
Amazing to see everyone's efforts pay off, literally.
It's huge for the team. Andrea's done a great job, so has Aiden, and every single person in this Konnersport team has been working flat out to maximise the car. To be this high up on the table is the result of a massive team effort, so yeah, feels good to see the team's hard work starting to pay off.
How important was this race for you personally, given such a tough start to the season?
It helps build confidence, mostly.
This kind of race, it can help to build confidence, and confidence is important for me. I just need to carry on this momentum into the next race.
Well, a good showing today, and that is despite the controversy about a potential deal with Harmonia. Tell me how hard it is to put that just to one side and perform on track.
I think we are asking the wrong person. Kelly doesn't have anything to do with this.
Look, my job is to race. That's all I do. What happens above me, sure, I can say what I think, but ultimately you are asking the wrong person.
Finally, away from the track, it must have been a bittersweet moment seeing the Eichenberger ad campaign released of you and your dad. How's it been putting that out?
None of those choices are actually benefiting what I would say, honestly. But let's go with this one.
Yeah, it's a complicated situation. How I might feel about it is irrelevant, to be honest. The shoot is out, and I know my dad was passionate about it, so hope it does well.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Well, I guess it went well, the interview. Impressive tire management from Callie Mayer resulted in a strong finish for Konnersport in Shanghai, albeit one predicated upon a strategy markedly similar to be the one she openly rejected when proposed by her brother and team owner Devon Butler. Yeah, because they couldn't get the other stop and they had to force out like that.
Callie.
What?
If this is going to work, you're going to have to start listening to me.
I'm the one that needs to listen.
The one stop was the right call.
It was a hunch. We got lucky.
Konnersport can't afford to have a driver that's constantly fighting the owner.
Right, so first you fire Casper, and now it's me. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm not afraid to make changes.
Threatening my career to keep a check on me. Now, why does that feel familiar?
Don't make this about him.
Then stop acting like him.
The whole world is comparing me to the old man, and now it seems my own sister's joining the act. Great.
You inherited the Empire. The business goes to you, all to you, and yet somehow you're the victim.
You think this is easy for me?
No, I just think it's all about you.
It's about the team, Callie. Listen to me. This season must be a success.
It's your team, Dev, so whatever you want.
You know what? You're right. It is my team. I did inherit the Empire. So that means you do what I say next time.
How about you work with the team?
I own the team!
But you're not part of it. What is your official role? You keep trying to do Andrea's job. You're throwing mad ideas out there, hoping to get lucky, and then disappearing off to take phone calls every 5 minutes. You are all over the place, Dev. You are panicking. And panicking doesn't win titles.
I need to take this. Mike.
Oh, you're a joke.
Hello, mate. Yeah, no, amazing, yeah.
Wow. Yep, that's an unrational decision doing for Devon. It goes really, really worse. But he cannot beat Stepan out, though, even though they actually could do it. What do you want, Devon? Oh, it's Andrea. Never mind.
Andrea, listen, I know it looks bad, but that's just me and Devon, okay? Siblings argue.
Callie, I was just calling to say, great drive today.
Oh.
It was a champion's drive. You're the new tire whisperer on the grid now.
Thanks. Cheers. I mean, the upgrade made a real difference. I spent the first few races wishing I was in a Red Bull, but after today, maybe I won't be knocking on their door just yet.
My job is to give you the best car on the grid.
Let's keep pushing, yeah? There's always more time to find.
Well said. Listen, relax tonight, yes? Enjoy your evening.
You too. Bye.
I wonder if, we didn't hear a while from Evelyn. Maybe she's gonna call today. I mean, this post-chapter. Well? Oh, speak of the devil. There we go.
Hey, Mum.
Hi, darling. Just wanted to say hello and well done for today.
Thanks. Yeah, feels like we fluked it a bit, but I'll take it.
You make your own luck, Cal. Every day is an opportunity.
Every day is an opportunity. Yeah. Did you see the watch thing?
Yeah. I saw your tactical non-answer in the press.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all this stuff about legacy, I don't even know what it means. It's like some big abstract concept when it was actually only me and Dev who had to deal with him every day.
He did love you. In his way.
Nah, not convinced. How are you holding up?
Well, you know, I mean, you think someone's out of your life and that's your choice, and then suddenly they really are. Forever. Yeah, not your choice. That's strange.
Yeah, I can imagine. Look, I have to run, but look after yourself, okay? And let's chat soon.
Love you, Cal. Look after yourself too. Well done again. Bye, sweetie.
I think she has somebody to impress. For me to impress the entire team. So Rosario moving to Chapter 10 at the Spanish Grand Prix. Frustrated with the constant arguing between the Konnersport siblings, Aiden Jackson takes it upon himself to try and mend the relationship between his teammate Callie Mayer and team owner Devon Butler.
It was too much. Constant fights between Devon and Callie. I took it upon myself to get them talking again, outside of official Konnersport business.
And how did that go?
Just let them adjust the camber, Cal. Take it out next practice, see how it feels. It's no big deal.
It's not your call, Devon.
Look, if we have a good weekend, we overtake Ferrari. I'm just trying to... Oh! No. Hello, mate. All right. Yeah, I was just about to call you about that, actually. That's
Callie, all right, buddy?
Buddy?
Yeah, buddy, buds, compadre.
Looks like the Aiden bot has finally malfunctioned. Are you all right?
Just saying hello.
You're being weird, Aiden. What's going on?
You should talk to him.
Who?
Your brother?
You know what he's like, he's difficult.
Callie, it's important. Look,
I'm
you
getting
can't
a
just...
drink. Do you want a drink? Coffee? Smoothie?
Well, why Kelly doesn't want to just do it though? Our first upgrade package a month ago was a success, but now it's time for a major redesign developed by Vonti after your management of the situation. However, due to unexpected resource issues, we're only having enough parts malfunction by the weekend for one driver. Who do you want to give it to? She waited long enough for a competitive package, time to see what she can do. Ed has been playing the team game for ages, time that he got a reward. You know what? I think Kelly can actually perform really well without the performance. We need to push Aiden more, because Konnersport doesn't have enough points because of Aiden's performance. So let's actually give Aiden the push for the car, while Kelly can actually use her skill to get the positions. Let's see if there's gonna be any complaints about it, actually.
Aiden.
Just tried talking to Callie.
No joy?
She won't even engage with it. Completely shut me off.
That's not unexpected. And Devon?
Oh, pick my moment.
Ugh. They're making this difficult for us. I just want to bash their heads together.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that. I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay, thanks, Aiden. I'll wait to hear.
There's gonna be somebody else calling. I expected when Aiden called that he would actually get a thank you for getting the performance.
Hello, Devon.
How we doing? All set?
Yep, all good. We had a small software issue, but we turned it off and on again, and the upgrade package is nearly ready. But listen, I'm glad you called because, well, I need to ask you what's going on with you.
I'm fine, mate. All gravy.
No, listen to me. You're going through a lot, yes? You're making good decisions, and you're making bad decisions. Now, you remember I covered for you on the Harmonia stuff. You know I don't like lying. So why on earth are you making decisions like this?
Look, I'm trying my best, okay? There's a lot going on. I'm dealing with it all on my own.
You're not on your own, Devon. I'm here to support, no matter what. Even when things get tough. But right now, we are not working as a team at all. You have to learn to lean on someone. For the sake of the team.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Look, I need to go, but thank you for the chat. We'll talk more soon. Ciao.
Ciao.
Okay, let's go to the race and let's see how we are gonna perform. Spain is a good track. I actually like it. It's one of my favorite tracks. It's not that because I'm playing fast or slow. It's just like the layout in general. Oh, a third call. Okay, from Callie this time.
Hey, Callie.
So, Aiden said he doesn't actually want the upgrade package and that he'd rather it went to me.
Ha, ha, ha. Very convincing.
How come he gets it, though?
He's been playing the team game for a long time. But in truth, it was a bit of a 50-50.
Exactly.
If I slashed his tires, would I get it then?
Callie?
Kidding.
Listen, even without the upgrade, the car will be quick. You can have a big impact here.
Watch me go. Catch you later.
How dare you are actually complaining, Kelly. Literally. You are doing already amazing with the car the way it is. But Aiden has been struggling a lot, just like it said, 50-50. Seriously? I'm just gonna wait to get all the phone calls in this case.
Mike, I was just going to
Save it, Andreo. This lack of communication is unacceptable. I directly told you the need for cuts. The financial situation is dire. I know you think I'm the enemy here, but I promise you I'm not.
I just want what's best for Konnersport.
Yes, and you're protective of it, I get that. But, and I don't want to be out of line here, but you don't own it anymore.
I'm very aware of that, Mike.
The shareholders who do own the team are livid at being kept in the dark. I've tried to protect you from what's coming, but I can't anymore.
What does that mean?
Look, I have to go. Let's speak soon.
Alright, I'm still gonna wait. Any more phone calls? Literally. I think everybody called in all their ways. In 5 seconds, if it's not gonna be happening anything, I'm just gonna go to the race officially. Nope. Looks like it might not be the case, so let's go. Let's advance in the Spain Grand Prix. And let's actually see how the performance of the car is. So we're gonna play as Aiden this time. Yep. Let's see if the car will actually benefit from the upgrade. Wet conditions have turned the Spanish Grand Prix on its head, hoping to capitalize on the difficult conditions. Aiden Jackson takes the fight to his rivals on track. So it's gonna be raining too, that's gonna be even tougher to drive, but let's see if we are gonna progress well or not.
How's the weather looking? I mean, I'm no weatherman, but I am expecting it to ease off at some point. I'm going to let you know when to come in. You just keep your head down. Copy that.
Monitor condition and push for a higher position. Alright. So we're gonna have to be gentle if it's like some qualifying practice or something. It's our first actual rain race in this story on this expert difficulty, so let's see how this is gonna go.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
Yep, there's definitely a difference. But the rain affects it too, so we cannot go all the way 100%.
The tyre situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it for now. It's not entirely wet, but it is wet enough to not be able to push the car 100%. I'm playing with no assist at all too, so I need to be careful to that too. Expert difficulty, no assist, because I prefer a realism as much as I can when driving or racing. Okay, thank God.
Weather's changing now. You might want to review our strategy. Copy.
Yeah, let's get the softs. So everybody's doing it. Literally.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
So everybody pitted, so the others are gonna pick you. Exactly what I said. Those guys
Antonelli
speeded.
stopping now.
We got a train of cars ahead.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.9 seconds.
Running off all the battery. I hope this point. It didn't say what position to get, so I believe it doesn't matter that much. Okay, let's try it again. For a better lap to do. Oh my god. Why? It's always locking there, the car, in that, and I cannot do anything about it. Because this is the setup that the game has for us. It's on purpose scripted like that, to be harder to drive.
Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 0.3 seconds. Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds a lap. Really good stuff. That wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid, but listen, don't worry about it. It's a long way to go, so let's just... All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Whew. Good result. Had to work for that one.
It was okay, I guess. It didn't give me any objectives.
Showing from Konnersport here in rain-soaked Barcelona. Looks like Ferrari will drop a place in the constructors now as Konnersport move into second place behind Red Bull.
Yeah, we're starting to see what they were capable of last season when they briefly topped the standings. Can they push for the top again? We'll see.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari do it again.
Definitely. Okay, one moment, guys. There was something that came up on my screen for some reason. It's always asking me for permission for and such. So now I disable it so it doesn't do it anymore. But anyways, Aiden Jackson puts on a bounce-back performance for Konnersport in a damp race at Barcelona. Undeterred after his attempt to talk to his teammate Callie Meyer prior to the race, Aiden approaches Devon Butler to see if he can get the siblings talking.
Hey,
Aiden, what can I do for you?
Listen, I just spoke to Callie.
At least someone is.
Yeah, no, it's just that she said that she wanted to talk to you.
Really?
Nope, that's a lie.
Just bumped into her.
Jackson,
She said that...
Jackson, mate, it's a noble effort, yeah? You can't play a butler.
I wasn't. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, did you honestly think this was going to work? This little plan of yours? Huh?
Until he said no.
Yeah, I think so. Jackson, next time, try and make it believable, yeah?
You know the last thing that Davidoff said to me? Keep an eye on those two. He knew. He knew that the team wouldn't work if Devon and Callie weren't getting along. Plus, you can't play butler? I guess I took it personally.
I like it that if there's something that I actually like about this, there's always like this thing that when they're making the cutscenes, they're always like making those tension moments, to say more like, oh, it feels like the team is going in a way, but in reality there's something else that's going in the back with the story and such. And that's what actually happens here. They actually try to make you push to have the cutscenes great as the race. But yeah, it's a little downside for me because I'm more used to have oversteery setups, not understeery, the way the game designed for this story mode. And that's a shame that I cannot actually change the setups myself to actually make the car more reliable on my kind of driving style. But hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna have to adapt until the very end of the story with those setups. They're putting me down a lot, but at least the game is pulling a little back the AI too. Like, it's not entirely going 100% max difficulty when racing, but they actually have to make you there, so if you're not having a major mistake done, you are done. You are not done if there are not any major issues or mistakes going on during the race itself. But anyways, let's go on back to Callie here and see what's gonna be the deal. You will play as the driver for the rest of the chapter, alright? I don't mind. Let's go for it. Ah. Alright. Waiting for a phone call here if it's gonna be one.
Andrea?
Callie, are you free?
Yeah, just checking the latest on the weather.
I'm calling a meeting. My office in 10 minutes.
Oh, sounds urgent.
Sort of. I'll tell you when you get here.
Okay, see you in 10.
Thanks, Callie.
Alright. Oh, what was that? In the email, view attachment. Why can't I open it though? Oh, never mind, I was pressing the wrong button. Oh well. That's expected for Callie, but we'll see.
Pens? I didn't know he did pens. Did you know he did pens? Should get one for my desk.
Nobody uses pens anymore, Dev.
Where is Andreo?
Just give him a minute.
Nope, I'm gonna head.
Oh, I'll tell him he has to take a call.
You stop. You know, this whole thing would be a lot easier if you were just a bit more understanding.
Easier for you.
What are you talking about? You have my support.
Support?
Yes, you know that.
Wow.
What?
You have never been more distracted than you are right now. There is always something more important to deal with.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got quite a lot on at the moment.
Okay, so where is the support you talk about, Dev? Because I haven't seen it.
Come on, Cal, you're fine.
How would you know?
I mean, Dad's death didn't affect you like it affected me, for a start.
So it's about Dad now.
Well, I mean, you weren't sad. You didn't grieve. For all I know, you were happy about it.
If you had asked me, then you wouldn't have to guess.
If you were upset, I would have asked you.
Do you even care?
Of course I care.
Evidently not.
Cal? You okay?
Fine.
Hey. Look. I didn't know you. You should have told me. Hey. I'm sorry.
Tell me about the business.
Ugh. You don't want to know.
I mean it. Why is it so difficult?
Business is in trouble, Cal. Like, serious trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Buying Konnersport nearly bankrupted by the Global. It's on a knife edge. We can't go public.
What?
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know. It's weird. It's like the company's only as rich as people think it is. And if any of this gets out, then the whole thing falls to pieces.
And you've been keeping this all a secret?
Andrea knows. He's been helping me with the board. They could just sell up, balance the books. We're not in a strong position.
So, Dad bought Konnersport and then left you to clean up the mess.
We are where we are. Classic Dad.
And the only way to prove Konnersport's value is to make a run for the title. Do we have to win?
Can't argue with first place. Oh. You can tell Andreo I had to take this.
Do what you gotta do.
Mikey! How are you, bud? Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm good. Uh-huh. Yeah. Sounds nice.
Well, at least he decided to open up already. He's been hiding this the entire time, so Konnersport is definitely in danger, by the way it looks like now. But that's not actually good news for Kelly to know right before the race starts, because I believe that something is definitely going to happen right now, so I hope it's not the case and we're actually going to bring some points, but we'll see. With the home crowd roaring her on, Kelly Meyer sets her sights on closing the gap between Konnersport and Red Bull. Alright. Oh, let me bring the wheel camera back.
Okay, what are you saying about your tyres?
Good. Really good.
Good stuff. Right, I want to see some pressure put on those up front, please. Let's go. Push, push.
Copy.
Pitch up to Lawson before lap 8. Alright. Let's see if it's gonna be enough though.
I've got information on Lawson. There are 4 seconds between you.
We should be good though. We have enough time and laps.
The gap is 4 seconds.
It was 4 seconds. Oh, never mind. Lawson is on 6. It's lap 8, not 8 position. It's still okay, it's only 3 seconds. He's coming a big DRS zone right now, we can probably overtake 2 of them at the same time.
There are 4 seconds between you. I've got information on Lawson, and 3 seconds separate you. The gap's 3 seconds. And the gap is 2 seconds. Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.6 seconds.
Lawson is on 5th place. Oh my god, it's actually advancing a lot.
And the gap is just 1 second now.
But we are faster than Lawson. We even got purple sectors. At least sector 1.
I've got information on Lawson. Just 1 second separates you.
If only Lawson would beat as quickly as in real life, that would actually be amazing results.
Okay, the gap is less than a second.
Here comes Callie Mayer. All over the rear wing of Liam Lawson. Down the old main straight we go. Towards Cops, and she's going for it, and she sends herself and Liam Lawson spinning out of the race.
Ah, dear, oh dear. Just wonder, could Lawson have done anything different there? Well, is it all on Mayo? It was a late move. Oh, I'd love to see that from a different angle.
It was aggressive from Mayer, whichever way you look at it, but there's the end result. Liam Lawson and Callie Mayer out here at Silverstone, and there's Aidan Jackson racing through.
Damn, I did not expect that. You're gonna play as him now? Okay, never mind. Not quite a homecoming race Callie Mayer will have wanted. A racing incident between herself and Red Bull Liam Lawson takes both drivers out of British Grand Prix. That was really unfortunate.
Callie, can you just talk us through the collision with Liam? What happened?
I mean, I was just looking at the footage before the interview, actually, and I think it was too aggressive. At the time, I obviously thought it was the right call, but, you know, it backfired. Maybe I could have put pressure on Liam in other ways as the race progressed, but I don't regret the decision. Sometimes you need to take risks to get results. That's F1.
Tough day at the office, some valuable points lost. Where do you go from here?
Well, you know, the team is bigger than one driver, and if Aidan ever spins out of a race, I hope that I'll be there to reclaim some points for Konnersport like he did. We're still in contention thanks to him, and there's a lot of races left to make up for what happened today.
So do you think what happened today will have a wider impact on your season?
You learn from every experience and come back stronger.
I mean, I hope to learn from it. This is only my third season in F1, so I'm still trying to learn whatever I can from every race, because that's the only way I'll improve. You've got to know when to push and when to hold back, and ultimately that's something only experience can teach you. I'll go over it all with the team and figure out exactly what happened, and we'll come back stronger next race.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. After a disappointing race, Callie Mayer heads back to the Konnersport trailer to find some time away from the glare of the media and the rest of the paddock.
Go away. Oh, I know. Just spare me the lecture, okay?
What? I have one ready to go. I mean, it's all there for you.
I don't get it, Dev. I really don't. We're working our tails off to try and bail Dad out, and he's not even here. I really thought he knew what he was doing. Why would he risk so much?
Well, I guess he just really wanted to own Konnersport. Another toy to show off to his mates at the yacht club.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just came here to tell you you're an idiot.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, and that, you know, you have to do much better next time, and this season must be a success. Throw in some veiled threats about contract renewal, that kind of thing.
Right, yeah. Well, consider me thoroughly motivated.
Good. Then my work here is done. Oh. Yeah. You know that was the wrong call out there today, Cal.
Yeah, I know.
But I liked it. He took a shot. I can relate to that.
Thanks, Dev.
Runs in the family.
She's actually praising her this time. Interesting. I did not expect that, to be honest.
Could you take a look at this, please?
We managed to find some time to talk to Noah about his future at Konnersport away from the influence of his representative. He wasn't impressed that his agent had been playing hardball and is actually really keen to resign with us for another reason. That being said, he expressed desire for more time in the sim and stressed that he wanted to get more hands-on experience with the car by getting an extra couple of FP1 opportunities. Okay. How shall we handle Noah's request? I don't see Noah's so clear sign motivated. Let's bring him on board. There might always no car as much, but we just can't afford to lose more practice session time. Okay, let's resign this. See how this is gonna go. Properly. Yep, waiting for the call.
Aiden.
I think it worked.
How so?
I saw them after the race. They were actually okay.
Okay, how? What did you see?
They were talking like I don't know, like normal people.
Wow.
Yeah, I think they spoke. I think it worked. You did it, Andrea.
Well, it was your idea.
Yeah, but it had to come from you. So, thanks for backing me.
For the good of the team.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Andrea.
That's interesting. So it actually was Aiden's plan, not Andrew. I knew something was wrong. At least it worked out.
Devon!
Yeah, you played me, Andrea. That meeting between me and Cal, you were never going to attend. I realized it just now. It's a scam.
I told you I got held up.
Yeah, it's very uncharacteristic of you, Andrea. You're not the scheming type.
Devon, I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, yeah. What am I missing here? Okay? Who put you up to this? I need to know what's going on. Oh, my God! Jackson! Jackson, wasn't it? That little piece of...
Whoa. Okay, now look. Maybe we schemed a little bit. Isn't that straight out of the Butler playbook? Huh? You needed to talk to each other.
Oh, God, you're annoying! Especially when you're right.
I'm always right, Devon. Even when I'm wrong.
Yeah. Look, I know some of my decisions recently have been suboptimal, but I'm coming up with a plan, okay? Just give me a bit more time and we're gonna turn things around, all right?
All right. Good job today.
Too many compliments make me feel sick, all right? Ciao.
All right. Well, let's go to the next chapter in this case and trigger it. Italian Grand Prix consistency over the past few races has helped Konnersport start to slowly close the gap on their first place rivals, Red Bull. Before the Italian Grand Prix, Devon Butler makes an important discovery he is keen to share with his sister. Ooh, let's see how it's gonna be about.
Well, the team will be a success. And you propose what exactly? A sale? How's that going to look, Mike? We've only just acquired the team.
But the projections...
Projections be damned! Read my lips. We are not selling Konnersport. As long as I'm still breathing, I will see California make a name for herself on this team. We will continue to support this team, and this team will continue to support Callie.
But
I have another meeting to attend. Good day, gentlemen.
You wanted to know why he risked so much. Guess now we know. You okay?
Yeah.
You know, when Dad left me the business, I didn't ask for it. I mean, I didn't want it. I don't know. I felt ungrateful for feeling that way.
But it means he cared.
Yeah. In his way.
In his way. I'm gonna watch it one more time.
Yeah, sure.
The team will be a success. And you propose...
At least now she knows it. She knows the truth. All right. Let me just... I think I'm gonna have to get ready to get the camera here. This is gonna be our final chapter that we are doing today, guys. So we are going to be saving the final part. That's gonna be in the next stream tomorrow. But let's go for it right now. See what's gonna be the deal.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
We've delayed as long as we can, but we really need to decide a course of action. The shareholders want to maximize as much short-term profit as possible. They're mandating cutting all further development of 2025 car focusing on the right. I'm going to do everything possible to frustrate this. I'll publicly tolerate the idea to privately talk to Devon and try to alright. We're here to compete and have a once-in-a-lifetime chance this season. The future is not guaranteed. We cannot let this opportunity pass us through budget cuts. Yeah, let's suppose. Noah was ecstatic that we agreed to his terms and brought him back to into the fold for another reason. He even mentioned now he was has new representation now. He must have been really annoyed by their horrible tactics early on in negotiations. It is what it is, I guess. But there was a big boost for the reputation in both cases.
Devon.
You're hearing what I'm hearing, right?
We have to keep the 25 development alive. We're in a title fight. It is absolutely outrageous to suggest we just let this opportunity go to waste.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly right. We haven't built this team up for nothing. I mean, this is our project, Andrea. We have to fight for it.
It's you, Devon.
Sorry?
It's you who has to fight. I've been wearing 2 hats for months, but it's not enough. We need you. We need you to take charge.
Well, I am in charge.
No. Not a job title, not shareholdings. Get your hands dirty. Oh, crack some skulls.
All right. Just listen. I'll think about it. All right. It's not going to be easy. Just I'll think of something. All right. Ciao.
All right. Actually, now that I'm thinking better, I think I'm actually going to be... What? Why is this doing that? It's having the gray thingy cutscenes again for some reason. Actually, I've been thinking while I was listening to this cutscene, because there are only 3 chapters left, because I know there are 15 chapters in the game right now. I think I'm going to be actually saving it for saving the best for the last, because everything's gonna be more going on, and yeah, I don't like those gray out thingies happening again. So without any further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. Everyone that's been watching here from either from the very beginning, either that joined all during the stream, thank you so much for being here along the way. And see you all guys tomorrow at the grand finale, because we are definitely going to be doing those last chapters, or how many there are left, in a single run. So it might be harder, it might be easier, I'm not sure, but we'll see. Honestly, I'm glad that it's ending this, because I kind of start disliking so much understeery setup, because I'm not really used to driving like that understeery. I'm more like an oversteer kind of guy when making the setups. This is not really giving me a lot of advantage. But hey, the story so far is great with the cutscenes and such. Yeah, the setup's not really my kind of cheese, to say more like. But hey, it is what it is. Thank you guys again for watching, and see you tomorrow starting at the same time for grand finale. So cheers, bye bye.
Where shadows move and danger is near. We're deep in the battles, into the breach. Move, every choice keeps victory in reach. Exploring new worlds like an evil sands, all facing the unknown with fate in our hands. Strategy bends and moves so tight. In every new game we're ready to fight. Until my last breath, I'll keep this ride. From dusty trails to neon nights wide. Laughter, speed, and tales to explore. Blackie Black's here ready for more. No matter the game, it's all the same. Here for the journey through every phase, until